Hi guys, I'm sorry it took me a long time to post a video, but today I'm going to be doing a life update talking about everything that's happened in the last month. So hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome back. I am glad you're here. Just a brief little side note. I just dyed my hair ash blonde. I don't know if it looks good, but you could be the judge of that. And I'm trying to grow out my hair. That's why the side shave is all puffed out and the undercut from here is puffed out. But other than that, it looks all right. My family thinks it looks fine, but you can be the judge of that. But I can't give too many specific details on my life in the past month since I haven't posted, but I can tell you brief things like my health and my exciting adventures that I've been on, etc. So let's get started. So about a month ago, it was on April 3rd. I can't remember what date, but it was around that time frame when I started to feel very funny, health-wise, physically and mentally, and I didn't know why. I was very scared and crying a lot, I guess because I stress at work and my hair, and nothing was going right. So I think that I was fine compared to most days where most people feel fine and then they stress either work, school, life, etc. So to me, I kind of just brushed it off my shoulders like that and oh, I'll deal with it later. But later that night on the 3rd, I was starting to get a migraine or something. It kind of just made me feel disgusting. So I took some Advil and then I went on with my life, like normal, hung out with my best friend, hung out with family, everything was fine. And then I woke up in the morning to white fuzz eyesight, so I don't even know why. And I didn't tell my family nothing. The only person I told was my best friend. I was thoroughly upset with him. Not at him, I wasn't upset at him, but I was accepting and understanding, which I feel is a blessing. But since my eyesight is dwindling because I'm seeing white, I've had to put big font on, sorry, my dog's barking at the mail guy, big font on my phone so I'm able to see correctly. With glasses, it's okay-ish, but I still need that to make it extra protected from my eyes. And you know how some people are when, you know, they get up in age and they can't see very well with or without glasses. Well, that's me. And I'm a little scared to go to the eye doctor because the last time I went, they were like, oh, you're fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with you. Just, you know, go on throughout your life. And that was with my old doctor and my current doctor. So I haven't gone back since that day. And it's been like 12 months, almost a year, and I don't want to go back. You know, I have these glasses, but you'll be the judge of that because I hate doctors. I've always hated doctors, and will never get better, you know? But right now, I would say I'm in a better spot. Mentally, no, but physically, yes, I'm in a good spot. I just reflect on God and keep reading my Bible, and I know that in my heart, everything will be fine. But I know that sometimes I don't feel that He's there, like right here, when I can't feel Him or hear Him, but I know He's right here on my shoulder, always looking out for me. Another thing, since I already talked about my physical health, I can't go into too much detail, but what I can say is that I have a mood disorder. They don't know what kind of mood disorder I have, but my family and best friend were super concerned about me, and they took me to the hospital to make sure I wasn't going to do anything crazy or stupid out of the ordinary. And the doctor was talking to me, and he said, no more smoking, no more vaping or whatever the sort. He said because it can make me more depressed and more anxious and more worried. It's nothing new because, you know, I know what's best for me and what I want. The doctors really don't know nothing about me, right? So why would I just end up not going and getting the stuff I need to smoke? Why? Because my personal experience from doing that for like 3 years, it's bettered my mood, made me more aware and alert at work or my adventures in life, because me and my boyfriend sometimes go on crazy adventures, and more active in life, like socially, physically, mentally, you know. It's made me less dramatic and more aware of my surroundings, if you get my drift. And so when I used to smoke, I know my boyfriend could smell it, and my best friend would ask me, you know, if I feel good or anything like that, or am I fine? And I would say, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine, like there's nothing wrong with me. And so he was like really concerned there was something wrong with me. So I went back to the hospital. I call my man, my best friend, by the way, if you catch my lingo. Anyway, so then I went back to the doctors, and they were like, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. You have a mood disorder. Just take the Advil, and everything will be fine. I kind of brushed it. Sorry, I'm using my arm as a tripod because my arm's tired. Anyway, so yeah, I went to the doctor and they were like, oh, it's just a mood disorder. Like, you don't even know me up here, but you know me like from the outside. And then they upped my Advil to a really harsh number, and I have to take 2, one in the morning and one at night. And so I have to take one at 9 in the morning and 8 at night. And they said it will hopefully make me less moody and have less mood swings. I am like crapping my pants because of everything that's happened to me. The only reason why I am telling you this is because I am doing a mental health awareness, not charity, but I'm just doing a mental health awareness on here to help those who have the same mood disorder as me, to help benefit them and only myself. And sorry for like the puffy eyes. I've just been having a really difficult time recently. Besides that, my best friend and I went to Catalina for a little getaway. It was so beautiful. We only spent one day there. So we got there at like 9:15, and then it went all the way to Long Beach and all the way to Catalina. So it took us 1 hour to get there. And like, when we got there, because in LA County, after everything the world has been through, you don't have to wear anything on your face. And so we get there and they're like, oh, you need to cover your face. And I was like, alrighty, we'll do that. But I didn't bring a mask. So they handed us one. And then the boat was supposed to leave 8 sharp, but they were having difficulties with the engine. So it took them like probably close to 30 minutes, like 25 max, maybe even longer. And we were standing in line for that long because we wanted to get the best seat in the boat. Like, they have rooftop seating where you could see like everything outside, dolphins, seals, whales, etc. It was so gorgeous. If I could find pictures, I will post one in the next slide right here. Or if I can't find any, then I'm sorry. And the view when we got in, it was around 9:15. Sorry, when I think I look up, but it was 9:15 when we got to Catalina. So we decided to ride jet skis and bikes and swim in the water. It was just a wonderful getaway. My boyfriend said that he would treat me like a princess and help me relax since I had a stressful month, and I am so grateful for that. And okay, so now my dog. My dog has been a little leery recently and very clingy. I took him to the vet tech, and they explained to me once I got there and was waiting for a really long time. They eventually got us into the office waiting room, and we were sitting there for at least 10 minutes or so. for the doctor, and they, gave him updated shots and looked at his heart and his blood and everything was up to code. But then when they felt his belly and did some other tests, they found out that he has this tumor that could be cancerous, but Monty the dog hasn't cried or yelped or nothing, so it didn't seem like he was in pain or nothing when we went for his checkup. But now that they also wanted to prescribe him some green chewable vitamins to help not only with the tumor on the side of his belly, but also for his arthritis. I think that he has maybe 2-3 years left in him before he's up in heaven with my childhood cat and my childhood dog, but right now they're really not for certain when or how he's gonna go. And once I heard that when I was in the car with my brother, I just started bawling and crying and getting really agitated, and I had a bunch of mood swings pop through me. But then I realized, hey, I only have 2-3 years with him. I could make all the memories and TikToks about my dog. Like, I did not have to worry. So that didn't faze me a bit after, kind of thought about all the adventures I could have with him. I'm also looking at a list I have up here because sometimes I can't remember what to say or anything because I have ADHD, so bear with me. Let's see. Oh yeah. So work has been super stressful. Lots of laundry, lots of customers coming to stay at the hotel. Yesterday we had 170 customers come to our hotel, which is a lot. They were asking for like an X amount of towels and X amount of shampoo, and we kept telling them, oh, we don't have towels right now. Oh, we don't have shampoo right now, because we were sold out of shampoo and we were sold out of towels. And so we were just trying to, bite our tongues and hold our breaths until we got more towels and shampoo to wash and hand to the guests. It was a crap show for us in the past, 7 weeks. And my main boss has been on vacation this whole month, and my assistant boss has been stressing hardcore. So this whole entire week, I've been doing overtime to help him out, give me stress to make him have less stress, and help out the whole hotel community on itself alone. One more thing before my lovely people have the rest of their day to eat food and drink tea to your own pleasure. So I've been looking for apartments recently because my roommate is moving out of state and she was the leaseholder. Now, since you've seen this and the gray walls, I'm living again with my parents. I slightly don't like it due to the fact that they're helicopter parents and they always like to be right here breathing on my neck every minute, every hour. It's hard, but sometimes when they're super slammed at work, I can just breathe, relax, and I don't hear anything from them, and it just eases me a little bit. But anyway, so yes, I'm living with them for a while. my roommate wasn't that great. She was very, to say it politely, she was very wild. I could say the least by being very polite. So I decided myself not only to start looking, to start, scrolling on Facebook for a new spot before, I was kicked out. And, I talked to my landlord to see if I could be the leaseholder. And he said, why not? You're respectful, you're quiet, you're reserved, and you're very timely when you go to work. All you need to do is fill out this sheet and hand it to the city of Glendale. And I was like, cool, that sounds decent. And so I was looking on Facebook and Craigslist for roommates, and there was maybe 2, maybe 1.5 that came to view the spot. And there were some people who wanted to Skype to see the apartment because they lived all the way in Anaheim. What? Why? Because to me, that seems like a scam. And 2, they don't know that this is an older unit built in the 60s that my landlord has made. So I don't know why they wouldn't think to come in person to see the spot in Glendale. That just doesn't make sense. So I decided on my own, with my own brain, to look for a new spot while moving all my junk to my parents' house. They made my old bedroom into a guest room with the Murphy bed, so that's where I sleep now until I find a new spot. I did view a few places, but nothing stuck until this very day. This very day, like the other day, that very day, I went to view a little back house with a alley kitchen and a living room, dining room, alley kitchen type spot with one room off to the side and one room off in the hallway with a really nice, 80s style bathroom with the wash and dryer stackable in the bathroom. It's very nice and quaint, and it's enough for me because I'm only one person. I don't live with my best friend. I don't live with my girlfriend. When I say girlfriends, I mean best friends. So some people mix that up. So I looked at the spot, and come to find out, she goes to the same church as me, which is really hilarious. And she has the same best friend as me, which is totally hilarious. So from that day all the way forward, every Sunday we just sit together, we chat after church service, we're really trying to get to know each other because we want to have a friendship, maybe close friends, maybe best friends in the future, because I'm such an antisocial that I don't talk to no one. Like, all my friends that I've made at church or at school have come to me. I haven't gone to them. So the fact that I went to her first just to look at the spot and then find out I made a new bestie was the best move I've ever made, because I'm trying to not be an antisocial anymore this new year so I can better myself and my mental health and my physical health, but it's super hard. Yes, I have work friends, church friends, friends from school, friends from my childhood, but they came to me and I didn't go to them to start conversations or have anywhere that I would like to go. So I'm going to be moving into my church friend's little spot, and we're going to be roommates. and I am so excited. But June 1st, I move into the spot, and she's lovely and amazing. I'm not giving too much detail about the space or the area or the people, but it's really exciting. Right now, she does have a roommate, but she's gonna be really busy during the summer, so I could end up taking her spot, her room, for the time being until she gets back from her summer adventures, and then we can all be roommates together, basically, and it's fun and exciting, and this new adventure to life will hopefully bring me joy soon. I am glad you guys decided to watch my video, and I'll talk to you later.